spooky, hilarious, crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious, crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious, crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious.
I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock. Necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And Monday Night Prime Time is underway. His return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And here come the Eagles for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their third-year signal caller.
He's one of the select group of quarterbacks where when he takes the field, everyone, and I mean everyone, takes notice. He's part of the game's elite and the game's most important position, and it really is a spectacle, Kate, anytime he leads an offense out, because you know he's capable of plays that other quarterbacks in this league simply cannot make.
He finds the rookie from Ohio State. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. He's going to throw this one. Finds him over the middle. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe, but start to push into Cowboys territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Here we go, set! Reno!
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Go! Unlock line! Unlock
Back to the well again.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the old lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
So Rigoberto Sanchez, the man who will send this flying on fourth down. Surprisingly had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away. So now the Cowboys getting an opportunity to send their offense out for the first time. And it's their 5th-year quarterback leading the charge.
And there's certainly still people talking about the game. The buzz is real. He posted unbelievable numbers last week. Even his passing numbers continue to rise league-wide. Well, he reached heights rarely flown to in league history. It took volume, sure, to get him there, but also an eagle eye to see everything out there perfectly. He and the rest of us, we can only hope that he comes close to seeing that kind of production today.
And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
They give it to him again. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they will be facing third down to begin this ball game. The Eagles into the nickel, third down coming. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up 4th and short. possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on third down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call being aggressive. You got to find a way to execute.
And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. They left the offense out there on fourth down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
First down, and they go right back to it. Up to the races, middle of the field. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys drive 80-plus yards and take a 6-0 lead.
Kate, that play right there, that run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie, he's putting on a show.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Eagles and their running back about to get back to work. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Blown back, gets the handoff. Giving a couple on that carry. 2nd down coming up. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win.
2nd and 7.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And that would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And it sets up 3rd down.
Listen, this guy's reputation certainly precedes him in any game he's on the field, but it doesn't always keep QBs away from challenging him, especially early. But you know what will deter quarterbacks? Results, and those are the results he's looking for.
And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing it.
Pressure coming, and they take him down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd. Down.
Knowing how our wonderful EA Sports team and director does his job, we're going to see a replay real quick here, Kate, and I want to see that moment of truth, that panic in the QB's eyes. You run that bootleg, you're out there alone, you got to make something happen, or you can take a risk like that, a huge sack for this defense. You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
He puts some air under it deep down the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Another punt coming up for Rigoberto Sanchez. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Dallas sending its offense out for the 2nd time this game. And we'll see, Brock, if they go back to that ground game this drive after how well they ran it their last time out.
I'm going to probably say yes on that one, Kate. This is a team with a known identity across the league. They're going to hang their hat on running the football effectively. I think they'll get right back to work.
And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Brought down by Jahan Campbell. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They've got first down here from the 36.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
65-6. Go check. Go check.
Hand off to the back. And a power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that, and softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
First down, Cowboys.
Throwing off the play fake. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down.
Go. Pass to 60. Pass to 60. Mustang 19. 79 Broncos.
They are throwing it again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Ready.
3rd and long.
Tag. Go sweep. 19, 18. 19 tight. 19 tight. Panther 11. Panther 11. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Throwing this one back of the end zone. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 19 Lion. 60 Nazareth. 60.
They're going to throw for it on 4th. That's cut beyond the marker. And they're going to have 1st and goal when we begin our 2nd quarter. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Cowboys out in front. We'll return to the link right after this. Time for our 2nd quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone.
Ready, go.
They'll try and punch it in. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. This is going to go as a pickup of 4. 2nd and goal coming up.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
They call pass on 2nd and goal to the end zone, but incomplete. That play is going to force 3rd and goal. Tough to blame him for that drop, Rock, even if it would have been a touchdown. That was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that.
And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys pull out in front further, 13-zip. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14.
14. Eagles nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Eagles about set to go on offense. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Dude, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week. They're in practice. They're both quarterback and tight end. Went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiaries.
They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. We've set it down from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard
Pass play on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Ready up.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Still sticking with the passing game. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. Complete out to the right. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Set up.
Sticking to the air here. Completed over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. He's going to throw it again. He's got it over the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Good offenses, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Check. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the red zone on 1st. He brings it in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Set. Let go. Set up. Ready.
Running for the marker on 2nd. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
The kick by McLaughlin is good, and that'll get them back to 11.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
He's brought down just inside the 25. The Cowboys and this running back headed back out for a new series. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go.
First and 10, looking to throw. He's got some air into this one, deep down the middle, into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Picked off by Quinion Mitchell. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Well, it's a position you expect interceptions from, Brock, but not a lot of them come easier than that for a cornerback. His teammate makes the hit as the QB tries to throw it, and it really affected how that one came out.
Yeah, that corner's going to get that pick under his stat column individually, but that was a collective effort. It was all about the pass rush. And those great corners, they know it. They know it takes everybody. The guys up front doing their job, and when the ball falls harmlessly in his hands like that, well, he does his job to finish with the INT.
On the left side. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
19, charge.
Second down, looking for options. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Here we go, start. Cougar 19.
I'll throw it. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Gets 16 yards on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Throwing it again here. It's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. And the Cowboys scoop it up. Escapes a defender. And they're able to add some extra yards onto the turnover too, Brock, as this defense steals away possession.
I think the defense would have just settled for getting off the field with the takeaway, but they add a nice little present onto the end of it for their teammates who start this possession with much better field position.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Round throw 80. 18. 5 in.
Another throw here on second down. Cut out left. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Trying to work quickly now.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Offense in the hurry up now.
A gain of 11 on the play.
19
First down, Dallas.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one's complete over the middle. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. First and 10 from the 32.
10 at the 32-yard line.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
They are throwing it again. He's got a man left. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More football from the link coming up in just a moment.
On the ready.
All set now. First and 10.
Let's go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Brought in. And they're going to be set up with first and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Mustang 19. 70 Timberwolf.
Goal to go. They're passing.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate. It takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believe it, your guy can get there.
Need hardly anything here. Second and inches.
Come on. Set. Rig. Hiking 18. Buffalo 18.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. Complete over the middle. It's going to be stopped right around the 37.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
The throw here on first down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. And it's going to be second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Brings up third down and 9.
Third and long for him here. He has the first over the middle. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. So first down from the 41.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hey.
Still sticking with the passing game. Into traffic. Complete. And they get this down to the 28.
Ready.
Going to the line. This is first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard
Hawk
line.
70. Ready.
Sticking to the air here. Taking a shot deep here. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles chop some of the lead off before the half.
That's some good old-fashioned. Playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Eagles make it an 11-point ball game. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And it looks likely they'll carry a 2-score advantage into that locker room. Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. They'll throw to begin this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Got along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Third down from the gun. To the sideline. Catch secured. Wow, he made that one look easy for the first. And for a long time now in the NFL, going back to the 80s even, 4,000 yards has been the threshold that you got to hit to have a truly great year. And with that last completion, he's crossed that mark for the season. Congratulations to him.
60 Eagles, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Check, 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 check. Tight, 19 tight.
He's going to throw it again. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
It's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
Tap the 60, tap the 60. Check smash, check smash. 60 Bobcat, 19 Lions.
Back to throw it. Throwing for the end zone. And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. Third down coming up.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
Street. 18, Pioneer.
Looking to throw. A massive shot towards the end zone. And he will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We're officially on to the second half.
Well, apologies to our buddy Scott Hansen. We're going to catch up with you after this one, Scott. We're going to jump past halftime, get you right back to the start of the second half. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. His return starts at the 5. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. This offense sent it back to the field, led by their receiver. He's got a touchdown in this game, as we see now, where that helps land him among the NFL's leaders in that category.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Let's go now. 70. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Eagles are on it, and down he goes. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home. And it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Ready.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. Bronco, Dragon 60.
Third and long. They're going to throw. That's completed right side. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready. 60 Bison, 60.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. And he'll get it up to the 27.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
2nd down now, they need 7. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Looking for his back, but he will not find him. It's incomplete, brings up 3rd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
That's caught for the first. 30. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Throwing out to the left, cut. He's brought down a little short. No, that's what they do, give him the 10-yard line.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Come on, set. Coogan.
Motioning the tight end left.
Go.
Give on the counter. Unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
That counter could never get started. Good chance someone on that line telegraphed that play because the defense was all over it. Fortunate just to make it back to the line of scrimmage.
Let's go. 70 line.
From the gun on 3rd down. Will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles start the 2nd half with some needed points.
Hey, Kate, that play, I don't think it started out as a touchdown run. I think he was thinking 1st down, but all of a sudden, a little bit of space opened up, those afterburners kicked in, and he made himself and his team a phenomenal play.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles make it an 11-point ball game. Has it on the teeth, and he's ready to send this flying. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Things going well so far. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter.
Ready.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Hey, smash Bronco. Cowboy 8. Ready.
Setting him on the dive. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. And he's certainly given us a performance worthy of these primetime lights. This is now a 100-yard game that he's put together. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Ready?
They go play action on first down. Bails out of the pocket quick. Makes the grab in bounds left side. They bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Offense is set. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Give now to the running back. And this hasn't been a common sight out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on a carry. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Another carry for him. Good run there, about 9. Still third down coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs.
19, start.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got it. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys making a 3-possession game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one. More than likely for more games to come.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. And we've seen some action touchdowns as of late, so the scoring coming at a good clip, Brock. Let's see if they can keep this up.
You know what's fun, Kate? After all of these years, I have friends that are offensive guys, friends that are defensive guys. And my friends watching this one offensively love it. The defensive guys, they're climbing up their walls.
His progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Short pass brought in. He's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. 6-yard gain on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All set to go now from the 35. Back to pass on 1st and 10. He's got a man left. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Complete to number 89. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
The offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Come on.
Tight end going in motion here. 2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Connecting on the slant. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. They are throwing it again. Dumps it off to his running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all. We try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. But heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
To the outside, it's He picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Tracking, 18. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Owen back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Now the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Connects on the crosser. He has this down at the 34. 25 on that play. And that'll be good for Dallas, 1st down. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Cowboys control possession and the scoreboard as they try to finish out this win.
Ready.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Right. Shut up. Cowboy 80. Shut up.
Dive play straight ahead. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
Down at the 26. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Last run got him 9, so now they need 1 more here on 2nd down.
Viking 18. Head. Check. 70 Lions.
Back-to-back carries here. Down to the 10. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
Okay, way up here in the booth, can you smell it? Can you smell it? That running back is smelling the end zone. He gets him down there to the 2. You know he wants to finish it.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready. Bronco 8. Hurt. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys put up even more points in a win. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys continue piling onto this lead.
17. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
Ready. Hey.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Panthers.
The give now out of the shotgun. Nothing doing on the draw, Brock. That's going to send him backwards ahead of third down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Going all the way to the end zone here. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Cowboys get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
First down, play action. Finds him on the crossing route. This is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Makes the catch and gets the feet in. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. That play, now we're going to see if the Eagles are indeed eagle-eyed. They saw it differently. They've thrown the challenge flag.
Previous play is under review.
So what we're all looking for here, did he secure the catch and maintain it while also getting both feet down?
Yeah, this is why it's a perfect look. This is why teams scout body control and field awareness for these pass catchers. For moments like this, he did not have much margin for error, and it happens oh so fast.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Pat! Rocco 80!
They'll go play action. Throw left side, complete. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
From the red zone on first. Headed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Another throw here on second down. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. Well, the pass interference might have prevented the touchdown there. But it gives this offense the yards and a great chance to punch it in anyway. So now, following the penalty, it's first and goal.
Hey, get him.
Now here he goes on the boot. And he's going to score a touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys continue piling it on here in the fourth. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again.
17.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. He dodged the tackle. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Eagles about set to go on offense. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what you just did.
And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. So now here's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 8.
Let's go.
Makes it 3rd and 5.
Pass play now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Panther 60, Panther.
Desperation time here on 4th. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. First and 10 now from the 46.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Sticking to the air here. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Bronco 80.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
It's a gain of 4.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. 60.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. It is caught left side. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All set to go now from the 35.
Set up. Cougar 19.
They'll work again. Blitz. Looking slant route, complete. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. While that play was going on, we see that one of their teammates shaken up on the play. Not quite sure what happened, but they're out there to tend to it. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Come on.
Motioning one of the tight ends. They'll run now on 2nd down. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Going deep here for the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win. This is a case of just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
Has this at the 6. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Cowboys nearing their 9th win of the season. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. For big yards on the right side. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That goes for 32 yards. And that'll be good for Dallas. 1st down. One play in, Brock in this drive is already in enemy territory. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. This is caught inside the 15. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Cowboys keep running away with this. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys continue adding on to that lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Go!
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough 1st step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. They're going to throw out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 27. The Cowboys signaling for their 1st timeout. 3rd down, and they need to get 10. 3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play. Jarred loose, incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. The Cowboys are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Cut 19! Cut 19! Let's go! 60 by 6.
Setting up to throw. He lofts one deep, center of the field. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Cut out left. And a hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break Brock as they force this 4th down. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Viking 18! 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick!
They'll throw for it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they do.
And they're going to bring him down at the 36. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. There's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
2nd and 10.
Ready? Set up.
They're going to try and throw it here. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And he sails that one over the end zone. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building.
Man, I got this swag. My head that's in my bag. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag. Man, I got this swag. My head that's in my bag.
Football weather has arrived and things are getting interesting. I'm Scott Hansen. Here's your Week 10 edition of the Weekly Recap. Lots to get to. We'll start in Philadelphia. The Eagles at home to take on the Cowboys. And this is the Dallas tight end. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. This will wind up as a 68-yard touchdown. The Cowboys continue to run through the NFL. They are now 9-1 with the victory here. Why don't we go over to Charm City now? Check in on the Ravens as they host the Cleveland Browns. And this is the Ravens wideout. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. 71 yards to the house. Lastly, we go up to Lambeau Field. It's the Packers taking on the Tennessee Titans. And this is Cam Ward, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Titans find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. So that'll put a bow on this one. For all the hardworking men and women here in Orlando, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you next week right here on EA Sports.
I've been dealing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as Nevada, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option. let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete. Your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my peace if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the Wizard of Oz. Get the money and change, we ruin the vibes and tracking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters, the demise of falsely idols. Get exposed to cold and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us. Still ride with a cook in the fleece, I'ma up my peace if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers.
Coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. It started out with a kiss, how did it end up like this? It was only a kiss, it was only a kiss. Now I'm falling asleep and she's calling a cab while he's
then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your men that been to jail before, whoa, and all the motherfuckers you run with, get done with, done quick. You going poke the dog with some bum, alright, they go to click, 911, all over some dump, ain't that something? It's remind me of club, 'cause every time you come around, it's like, I just gotta get my and I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, alright, Slim, so watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now cause they miss you. Tried to diss you, that's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. Off the chain, I leave soft in the brain. Still want the fame, off the name. First of all, you ain't rap long enough to be with me. And you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is you they got you thinking that you Superman, I got the kryptonite. Come with the mic, that's characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You act, you twisted, your girls are you broke, the kid ain't yours, and everybody know. Your own man say you stupid. You be like, so, I love my baby mother, I never let her go. I'm tired of weak whining over that don't belong to them. What's wrong with them? It's up for real, like my mans in them, who get it all in the strength of their hands with them. Man, y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. I bring down rain so heavy it hurts the head. No more talk, put them in the stead. You keep walking, that you trying to end up. Cause if I end up fed, I end up. Cause you just soft type. What? Fake up north type. It's like a soft fight. Dog is a dog, blood thicker than water. We done been through the mud and we quicker to slaughter. The bigger the order, the more we run out. When up in there, everybody come out. When the body burn out, sun in the sun out. I'ma keep out. Running his mouth, I'ma flung out. Listen, yo, it's about to be. You know who gon' find you? Some old man fishing. Grandma wishing you'll the best, but it's hard to digest with the sound of your chest. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. 1, 2, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. On my don't meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. On my big baller. Don't meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. On my fly lady. Don't meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. On my street people. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. Got y'all bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Man, that's got you bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Got y'all bouncing again. Bouncing again. Come on. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. All my streets ain't bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Ain't nothing y'all can do again. Bouncing again. Ain't nothing y'all can do now.
Run it down, the sun is up, so run it down, get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. You're healing with ways that don't last for long. Don't have but the time and it obvious. No help for the weak, but the strong. Plenty here for it for all of us. Now bring out the drums and the that my homies got rich doing that they said wouldn't work. Bring out the and the hit a load of a I'm gonna the place with them car. I see the bums that be wishing we end in the ditch and the pain that see them and hurt. I see the love that we give and the love that we get. And sure everything coming full circle. We're from nothing to something, got all of us jumping it that we made from the air. We went from The sun is up. To run it down. Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Yeah, the minute the sun is up. There's no rest to shut it down. Working for it, get your money up. Believe it on God, put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now. Put that on everything that I love. Church. Yeah, on everything that I love. Yeah, ain't nothing that come up. Now we go from angry and mad to happy and glad to find a solution for us. We go from sorry and sad to ready to grab up and get to the front. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency, stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have. The things will be lacking, my bruh, so what are we lacking? I could point it out, so much that's around. Better settle down, no point doing that. Or they send the hounds, bite me in the, put me in the ground, turn me into ash, cut to carry down. From those who came up before me, I'm here to change up the story. Find me at work in the morning. Find me where people are mourning, man. Cause death is around every corner. When life isn't free for a person, dog, you act like an animal corner. Savages speaking a language, y'all. You don't understand, you a foreigner. But nobody needs an advantage now. We needed some balance and order. But you know that's never the case. Never a chance that they're changing their ways. It's never a choice that they're giving to you. There will never be just in the face. We sing for the sorrow and dance for the pain. No one to follow, it's just you and me. I swear that it's coming, we starting today. But we wake up tomorrow and things are the same. Damn.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me all that I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go.
Long days since I've been away. Tell me you waiting at home with the baby and tell her that daddy's so proud of the way. She teaching her mama and daddy to be more like kids and still handle the biz on the road. Cause I got a dream that I never could seem to say. Excited to see where it goes. I love the environment. I could provide you with just off of writing about you in these songs. You taking me higher, no need for a lighter. The spark of my fire inspired this poem. Gone.
Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go. Black beans taking all that. We gon' pop a couple.
While they poppin' paparazzi pictures. I got my in the back and my bros in the front leading. He keep looking at me, I'ma make that boy. I'm a his friend too, baby, I'm a whole cheater. We can go to France, Avatar, y'all both need a real one. More coin than your last one. Baby, damn, he ain't that fun. I mean, do we got a song with that punk? I mean, do we hit the club in this song? Come on. Do we rock a weave 30 inches long? Do we got a sold out tour? Do that? No, and I went tour. Hit that back room. You be that, I be that. We can get it. Tonight I'm on it. Tonight I'm in a zone. A bass jumping, a club pumping, it's hot. These coming in that club cause they won't try. I won't say I got a feel for you little nice, but I got a feel for you little nice. I pay the whole bill for you little nice. I do my little jig for you little nice. Then he whispered in my ear like, oh God, you know I got something for you little nice.